chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.
Hello everybody, Blood Heals back again in Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. We are playing as a conjurer. We are about, I think it's level 25 or so, 26, somewhere in there. But we are doing this dungeon. It is a haunted mansion. I can't remember the exact name of the manor, but that's what it is. It comes through on the quest line. So yeah. The beginning area here, what we did is, it was the first time in here for me and the tank, so we just cleared everything completely. All in all, it was a really fun dungeon. The mechanics of the dungeon, this low level, I was very impressed with. Like, compared to, like, World of Warcraft, the mechanics in that dungeon, you can just, like, walk over and you don't need to do anything. But at this point, even with, like, the gear that I had, you still had to be very careful. On the last boss, I'm pretty sure we wiped a couple times just because we didn't do it correctly, which that is amazing to see in a MMO starting off. So yeah, here we're just clearing down this hallway. The damage takes quite a bit, so you have to heal, but on trash, healing it's so-so. You don't really have to do much with healing. That's the only thing I don't like about leveling a healer. That's why I kind of wanted to level DPS at first, but I ended up picking Conjure, and I didn't want to turn back and do a different class, so I just stuck with what I picked, and yeah, we're going through trash here. There's a couple different kinds of trash. There's just a couple corpses, some bats, and then some other weird creatures. I don't know. The mini part, or the quest part of this, is there's different keys scattered around, and there's also treasure chests, which you open the locked doors, you usually can get a treasure chest through each one. The tiny keys right there you'll see on the screen, right there behind the tank. I'm pretty sure he picks that one up because I didn't realize it at this point. But yeah, he picked that up. We can unlock more doors, which you get more ads, and also you get more treasure chests, which you get extra experience that way, so faster you level up, which is good. We take down this bat here, and I'm pretty sure we went into this room for a treasure chest. Right here, I'm not quite sure how the end game is gonna be. I haven't been watching too much of raids yet, because there are people that are doing them, but I haven't been watching them too much. I have a little bit, but not too much, just to learn some stuff. And I've been going back to, like, the old, like, original World of Warcraft, where you would cast and then cancel it if you didn't need the heal, but you just keep doing it because that's the only way to heal is casting. So, like, there's no instant cast spells back in the day, so yeah, that's what I was doing there for a little bit. But moving on here, we keep clearing stuff out. We pulled the pack back around the corner because we didn't want to pull anything extra, so yeah, we're moving on. Here we go into this room, pick up another tiny key. We're moving on. We're getting close to the boss area. The boss area is up here on the right, but we clear a little bit more, so yeah. You haven't noticed yet, I've sped this clip up completely, so it goes by a lot faster. This dungeon took quite a while. It was like a good 20 to 30 minutes of dungeon that we did, but it was because of the fact that we took a break at, like, right before the last boss, because someone had to go to the bathroom. And also we cleared everything out, and we got all the XP chests and all the tiny keys, which is fun to do the first time, but if I wouldn't do it again, I would highly urge the group just to clear as least amount as possible. But we opening up another door here. There is just a chest that the tank picks up. We go back this way, and here is the first boss fight. All I really noticed with this fight is it does quite a bit of damage in bursts. It has certain spells. I don't remember the names of them, or, like, there's not really many tells either. And it also has a frontal cleave, it looks like, as well. So be careful of that. Just have the tank it away from you, and then yeah. Also, it summons ads like pretty much every other boss. Also, if you saw right there, it targeted a random party or a random member in our party and did a AoE damage around him. So just be careful of that. It's mostly just a tank and spank fight. I was actually doing a lot of damage here because it doesn't do that much damage yet. See, there's the targeted AoE, but it looks like they interrupted it there. So yeah, you can interrupt its cast. As you can see, I just mostly DPSing here because it's not much healing of the first boss fight, but it's the first boss fight in like a level 20 dungeon, so you can't have too much expectations of it. There's the AoE again. They just run out of it this time, and then it missed. It didn't, or missed the target, didn't hit him. There's the AoE fire that I was talking about. Hit the, I can't remember what it was, a Dragoon, I think it was. It was a Lancer upgraded, but I don't remember the name of it now. But yeah, boss is almost dead, quarter health, and there's the frontal AoE cone there, as you can see. I go up and do some damage to it. Just tanking it. It's about dead now, so we're not too worried. And it looks like he interrupted. Yeah, he interrupted that AoE. The AoE goes on me. I move out. The fire goes down. No one gets hurt. That's how you just avoid that, and that's all you really have to worry about with this fight. Is that, and then the AoE thing that she has, you can either interrupt it or just move out of it. We take her down, get the loot, and we move on. And yeah, I got a wand from this one that I actually really need. I didn't really need it, but I could use it, so I needed on it. And yeah, move on to the next boss fight, which is actually in the basement. And how it works is from every boss that you kill, you get a new key to open up the next area. That's how it gates you from just moving on without killing each boss. Okay, going into the basement here, there's more skeletons and bats down here. It's more of skeletons than anything else, though. So they sometimes, like these skeletons tend to hit pretty hard. And here's the tiny key. I picked that up. I found another one. So we're sitting at one tiny key right now, but that's fine. Yeah, I noticed the tank getting hit pretty hard against these skeletons. I was like, whoa, what's going on? But yeah, we killed them pretty easily. Just spam some cures on them and we move on. That's where the boss fight is right there, that first door. You can see, here's the locked doors. You use the tiny key on it, opens it up, and you go get the chest. That's the sign that you could do that upstairs with a couple other doors as well. And also one of the doors was a shortcut, so make sure you get all the tiny keys to either open up the locked doors to get chests or open up the doors to get the shortcut, because that's really nice. And I leveled up partially through this dungeon, which is really good. So getting close to level 30. Right now, as I'm recording the audio of this video of me talking, I am level 29. Today is Monday. I'm probably going to get level 30 today, hopefully. And then I'm going to level up my, what's it called? Gladiator. I'm going to level that up and get to 15 and level that to 15. I'm like level 8 or something on that right now. So that's going pretty fast. I'm going to level that up and then I'll be able to become a white mage. I believe that's the right 2 classes that you have to level up to get a white mage. But we are moving on here through the trash. We're getting close to the second boss, which there is only 3 bosses in this dungeon here. But you could do it pretty fast if you just went in and killed the bosses. But we cleared every pack of trash, which got me good experience, and that's why I came into the dungeon, because I really needed XP. And then, yeah, so get the extra. You also can get loot from them as well, which I actually got a really good ring that I needed. So I got that, and I equipped it. And we're clearing out the last, I'm pretty sure this is the last cellar here that we have to clear out, and then we go on to the boss. Heal the tank up here. Yep, right here. I didn't realize that you could go over this batch of wood right here, but you can't come back. So I started running this way. I was like, oh wait, everyone's going that way. Okay. Although I lied, there was one more cellar that we had that was over that. But I'm pretty sure this is the last one, because then we can go right into the boss fight right there. So, healing the tank up, and I run over and open the door to the boss fight, and they finish off the mobs, and we come in and do this boss fight. This boss fight mostly works off of ads. It mostly spawns like, I don't know, like 6 or so ads. We're sitting around here waiting for the tank to go in. Finally goes in. It spawns a couple ads. You can either target down the ads or you can just heal through the damage. The damage isn't too bad. The tank obviously didn't pick up this first mob right away, but I just heal through the damage. If you're a healer and your tank can't hold aggro, just heal through it, I guess. It's the only thing you really can do. Or knock him back or CC him. I guess I could have tried to put that one to sleep or knocked it back, but the tank was taking quite a bit of damage, so I had to heal him up. And I'm pulling thread again off the tank. This fight was pretty sloppy, but we did kill it first try. No problem, which is really good. I came close to the tank so I could AoE heal. The skeleton does an AoE damage around him, so you just want to make sure that the melee, and if he's not in the melee or if you're too close to the melee, you make sure you move out of it so that you don't get hit by that. We're taking down this the first part of the boss really fast, and it's almost dead already. Keeping the tank full health, getting out of that AoE every time it comes up. And there goes the first boss down. Now we're on to the second half. It's pretty much just, this one, the mechanics aren't too hard. You just gotta move out of the AoE, which is not hard, but that's what's expected from a level 20 something dungeon. It's halfway through, but really it's pretty easy of a dungeon. The last boss though is a really good boss. That's the last boss of this dungeon, is really why I wanted to make this video, because it was a great boss fight for this low of level. Like, you actually have to, all of the people besides the tank have to go and click on something and stuff like that. It's really cool. I'll show you. You'll see when we get there. But on this fight, we have the second half halfway, so like a quarter left. There's the AoE. It keeps doing the AoE even though after the boss goes down. It doesn't look like it does that much damage, and I'm pretty sure you can interrupt it as well, so just have your tank interrupt that. And it's almost dead here. And we'll be getting our loot. Keep the tank full health, and yeah. Kill that, get a piece of bloody parchment to unlock the stairway upstairs. I get a headpiece that I can actually use, so I need on that. I don't think I do equip it right away, and equip my old cloak, because I had a cloak on that had a head and a chest piece. I'm pretty sure you can like teleport back to the beginning of the dungeon there to skip running back, but I just ran back because I felt like it. You go up the stairs here and to the left. You actually, if you want to clear everything, you want to go that way first, but we come over here and clear this minion here in front of the door. This is where the boss is, right through that door, and after we kill this, the cinematic thing starts. So I'll let you watch that. We're just going to kill this thing. This thing just does an AoE cone in front of it that I'm pretty sure either stuns or slows the person that's in it. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, you just kill this thing. So you don't want to turn it towards the rage for sure. If you don't even have to kill it, you only get it to like 50% health, and then it goes and wakes up its master or whatever. This is the end boss here. So yeah, that's the end boss there, but we're gonna keep going here. We're not gonna go into the room right away. We're gonna come over here. Kill the rest of these packs. They're like dog creatures here. They're attack hounds. So yeah. Tank them up. They don't really do much. You just kill them. They're just trash, so you just heal, make sure tank don't die. That'd be a bad thing. Okay. There's only one room this way, so you could just skip this, really, if you wanted to, which I would probably do if I would go into this dungeon again. There's no reason to do something like this over and over again. You get a little bit of experience, but it's not that much. Yeah, you just come down this hallway. There's one locked door to the left right there that he just opened. There are quite a bit of ads. We pull them around the corner so they all get stacked up if they're ranged. There's a little switching of aggro here, but the tank quickly picks it back up, which is nice. This tank was fairly well good, besides on that one boss fight. And then some on the last boss fight. We had a little aggro issues, but it all worked out in the end. We ended up downing the boss and getting loot and experience, which was nice. So we're finishing up this last pack. I'm pretty sure this is the last pack. Might be one more inside the door here. Finish that. Oh no, there's one more ad there. Keep the tank full health. And DPS can just AoE, or just focus down this ad. Now that that's down, we can move into this room, pick up the last chest. Yeah, that was the last ad. Pick up the last chest, head back to the boss, and we can get this boss explanation going. This is a really fun boss. Oh yeah, there's another ring that dropped here that I couldn't use, I don't think, so I just created on it. Here I pop a food thing to get a little bit of extra stats. We move into the boss fight. How this works is it will do an AoE on the tank, so you would make sure you don't want to stack on the tank. And then also it'll do an AoE at some random person. Yeah, like that. It'll do that AoE right there on whoever he's targeting, I think. So you don't want to be standing next to the tank. But as you can see, this like dark mist area on each corner of the room simultaneously, statues will spawn right there. So you see actually they're void lamps. What you want to do is have 2 DPS go to each one, and then the healer go to the other one, and click on them and activate them, and then they'll go away. If you don't do this, they'll do a pulsing AoE that you'll see when they spawn. They'll all do an AoE to everybody. They'll keep doing that over and over again if you don't go and click on them. And also as you walk, I think it's as you deactivate them or walk through the wall, you get extra damage. So you want to be careful with that. Make sure you click on those lanterns as fast as possible, and don't let the tank die while you're doing that, because little bit later on here, ads spawn in, and yeah, right there, those ads. Lamps come up again, click on them. These little firebomb things that you see that just spawn right here, this thing that's on me that just left, they will do an AoE around you that is an insta-kill, so you have to be careful with those. Not when you kill it, but if you kill it fast enough, it won't do it, but it'll do an AoE, that AoE right there. If you stand in that, it'll instantly kill you, so you gotta be very, very careful. There's another one that spawn, and now 3 more ads spawn with that since we've been DPSing the boss so fast. Here's the boss AoE. I want to stay out of that, but keep the tank alive so I get in a weird angle here. You're going to want to switch the ads as soon as they come up. Just let the tank the boss and kill these ads as fast as possible. But the boss fight gets a little crazy and the tank can't hold aggro, so I have to heal myself and him. And I don't have enough time to cast my spell, and the tank ends up going down. But since I can heal fast enough, I heal myself back up to full, and we have another plate-wearing tank, or not plate-wearing DPS, so I can keep him alive for a little bit longer while this archer focuses down the ads. You want to kill these ads as fast as possible because they do a lot of damage if you get hit by them. So the archer's focusing the ads, and the dragoon, I believe it's called, or a lancer, is focusing the tank. The big AoE goes out. He ends up getting out of it, I think, but it's still, these ads are doing a lot of damage to me and a lot of damage to him, so the fight's getting a little hectic. He ends up going down, but the archer is doing really good. He ends up, he kites the boss here. He's focusing the boss right here, which isn't a good idea. He should have just focused the ads, but now he realizes it and switches to the ads, and the ads end up switching to him, so I can just heal him instead of healing myself and him, so which is really nice. I use my CC abilities on the ads as much as possible to try to keep them off the archer. The AoE goes out, you gotta stay out of that. Right now it's getting pretty hectic here. I get hit really hard by these because the boss starts focusing me for a little bit. I heal up as fast as possible. Keep trying to kite. Keep trying to the archer to damage. I'm gonna use my knockback stun here on the ad because that's the only thing that can be knocked back and snared. Archer focuses the ad as fast as possible because then we can get that out of the way, and that's damage out of the way. I can heal just through this. That's the AoE that the tank hits, but I can heal through just the boss, but I won't be able to heal through the ad and the boss. So there's the ad goes down. I move out of the AoE. AoE goes out. No one gets hit by it, so we're good. Me and this archer, it looks like it's going to be able to take this boss out. It's really, really low health, but it's only me and him, so big AoE comes in, fire comes in, I heal up as fast as possible, almost die again. Spam heal. I actually was using the wrong heal there for a little bit, but it's fine. I heal myself up to full. And then the boss goes down, and everyone's goes crazy. It was a really good fight. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's the end of this video. I have plenty more Final Fantasy videos coming out. I have League of Legends videos that I have been out. I'll be releasing more Final Fantasy videos and more League of Legends videos. So go to the channel, subscribe. Also, I'll be live streaming every day from 7 p.m. Central American Time to at least midnight or 12 a.m. Central American Time. So go check out the live stream, twitch.tv/OMFGcatscrach. Check out the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.